Hello everybody. I know it's been a while since I've last recorded a video. So today we're playing Dredge. This game is about fishing. And I've wanted to play this game for, of course, since it's spooky season and all of that. So Dredge is the game that we're going to be playing today. We're going to be making this a series until the 31st. And yeah, let's get into it. Job listing, angler wanted. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit up straight. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers, disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Great Marrow. I must say, quite a dramatic first impression. I see you already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the way. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. Let's see if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Okay. So we got here to the Greater Marrow. So if we click tab, this is our boat, this is our cabin, and one of our pursuits. And we gotta catch fish. Meet the mayor of the Great Marrow, who sent me out to catch some fish, and find my bearings. Seems nice enough, wanted me to be back before nightfall. Said something about fog, bit dramatic. That's the major asked me, yeah, we know. Right. And now we just undock. Okay, so move forward with W. Yeah, I think this is very self-explanatory. Alright, F to fish. Okay. Alright, we caught our first fish. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And the final one, which is 5. And we go to cabins, encyclopedia. And we caught 5 of these blue mackerel. Practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. Okay, well, we all start somewhere, I guess. You step into the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you have returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish shells will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? I'm pretty sure we got it, so selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. 50. Huh. Well, here's the fishmonger. You enter a squidlet shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the corner. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out there. Here, it's not a life for everyone. Anyways, the business I'll pay you for a fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on the other islands might pay you different. But while you still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So, let's see what you got. 45 for all 5 fish? That ain't bad. Right. $6 for debt. And pretty sure that's it. I just sell fish. The mayor is standing outside fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Alright? As you walk into the yard, you see a shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. Let's see, how should I do her voice?
You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly.
She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she currently attempted to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above her waterline, are splintered and scratched.
Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead.
Okay, let's see here. Alright, so we got some lights, some nets, which apparently she doesn't have any, and some rusty engines, and some fishing equipment. Okay, so actually one of these might be pretty good to have. Okay. We should probably get back to fishing. Alright, here we go. Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. Okay. Let's catch this. Okay.
Hope the seagulls don't catch your catch, those blasted pests.
Right, 53 for 3 fish. More than the, what's it called? The little guys. Research. Huh. So this is where you can put in your points. We should start putting points in the fishing rod. Yeah. Okay, so we need another point for the flexible fishing rod. And since it's starting to turn night, let's rest. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I also did see this. It's shining gold, so it must be good, right? 20th August 1927. Oops, I messed that one up. Okay. It's pretty simple. Let's put it like that. We gotta be very careful on how we do this because we gotta place the fish in the way to where we can catch the most out of them. So like something like this, and they're gone. Select your lights by holding E, then toggle them with right click. Lights help you see but make you more visible too. Is that supposed to mean something? What am I being more visible to?
I've heard of a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices.
Tell me about the order.
They've asked for 1 gulf flounder, 1 gray eel. Just bring him in. Well, you need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The right shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Some fish prefer deeper water while others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know the depth you're working with.
Okay. Looks like we got 147.98 worth of fish. Sell all that. Thank you very much. And we only got 125 from that. That's okay. I don't remember how I did her voice. Let me see.
A single likely hit is enough to knock out an engine, and you wouldn't want to be without a motor
when the fog rolls in. I just gave up on doing her voice. I can't do it. Let's get this one. Or is that too much? I mean, I already paid for it anyways. Here we go. I installed that. We should get a light. Maybe. Okay. Oh yeah, we just got this earlier. It says 20th August 1927, morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today, we're sailing around the islands and intels at the back of Greater Merrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly. At least you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the cold old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he was prepared. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Yep. So here's the one fondler and an eel. A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Let's see what this is. An arrow squid, okay. Maybe it's worth some good money. Who knows? The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin? Its purpose exhausted. Oh yeah, I read that right. The lighthouse towers above. Exposure to the fog and other things increase your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Okay. I guess my character's scared of the dark. I mean, it's basically day, so I think we got it. Oh, here's the crows, I guess. I lost an arrow squid. Okay, I guess they just took some arrow squids. I guess that's okay. Let's put that there. I guess that works a little bit. Maybe, right? A hunchwoman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension.
Why are you here?
I've come to fish.
There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on.
She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. Right. Well, looks like we do have majority of it. There you go. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know, that's what night are like around here. Good luck. Have you got any fish for that order?
Yes, actually.
Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until you're ready to go.
Well, there's one fish, one squid. We would have had basically the rest of that, but the crows took some of it. That's okay.
Alright, come back when you have everything. Now, regular business, eh? Some fish preferred.
Oh yeah, I already read that. Let's sell this. Mayor.
Just the person I was looking for. I was hoping for.
To see. Will you be selling out east towards Little Merrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please?
Yep, I'll do it. The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in stirring and is dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost.
So map. So go over there. It's just a cross, I guess. The pursuits, deliver the package. Okay.
Where are delivery? What a delivery.
Let's see here.
Here he tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Here, nice and fresh. This will do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money.
I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it.
He pulls the crumpled book from his backpack and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over.
Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I'll know how lonely it can be.
Alright, let's see here. We got pursuits, and we're reading. Sustainable fishing. Pursuits, everything's done. We just need 2 squids and 1 black group. Alright. Well, that's a new fish, or stingray. There we go. Do we have any fishes though? Yep, we do. Right. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with the spring in his step. Fantastic news.
Thanks. Particularly, partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've rented a contact for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger service. You might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Dry dock. This is the dry.
This? This is the dry rock dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for your equipment, and even superior hulls. You'll need a decent dock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be sorted, so you don't need to worry if you have half of what you need.
Okay, so also this is where I get the stuff for, like, I saw planks over there. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and start trying to get the squid that we need for the order. To go back so I can catch the why are there eyes? Okay. So I got scared by rocks, by the way. Okay. I don't remember there being like rocks there. Okay, my light just went out. Okay. Let's give some of this fish. There we go, done. And then let's sell this. I'm pretty sure he was about to say the same things he's been saying. Let's see if we can find some of that. What's it called? Squid. Yeah. Okay. Why is there so much? Okay, I'm pretty sure this is squid, maybe. Or not. Where's the squid at? Oh no, this is squid. Okay. Oh, it took them. Let's hope I don't. It basically took all of them. Okay. I've been meaning to talk to you about a new business for you. I've been considering crab pots. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Okay. Ability unlock crab pot. It should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at the sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer for a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. How's your wealthy lately? Most makes you not want to get out of bed, but we've got to do it, eh? Or what people keeps from going hungry. Okay, so each of these cost 100. Alright. Let's sell all of that. Let's go to the shipwright. Let's repair.
Let's get another. Let's get a light. Sustain fishing.
Your body's looking a bit banged up.
I can repair. Yeah. Maybe another engine wouldn't do us bad either. Okay. Let's see if we have any pursuits here. Alright. Sustain fishing. 10% chance to not release fish stocks when fishing a fish with a rod. Okay, okay. A hefty tome and laborious read that goes into great detail about technique that can be employed to reduce the impacts of fishing upon fish stocks. Mentions something about ensuring a healthy ecosystem for future generations. Rods, reels, and rings. Okay, that's what I'm reading next. Okay, pursuits. Crab and okay. Select the ability pot with E, then select okay. For how long this can go? 3 days, okay. Let's put it somewhere like over here. And it leaves the buoy so I know where to go. Okay, okay, okay. Let's grab some of these, since these are actually pretty valuable. Let's see here. Let's put one there. Oh yeah, I was about to go get that gold thing over there. 21st August 1927. Okay, let's get these. That 10% ain't that bad for not depleting that. There's another gold thing across that. I'll probably get that next. What was that? I don't think I'm the. I think you guys saw that too, right? Right. 21st August 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appearing out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jolted us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Okay, at least I know that it's not me, just me, that's having like rocks appear out of nowhere. Nowhere. Let's see here. Let's go back. See, look, there's a little rock that appeared right there. Let's sell these. That's 102. Let's look here. Okay. So she gave me a book as well. Not much here. But the dry dock. Nothing here either. One book at a time, I guess. Let's sleep. Let's see. Oh yeah, there was another, what's it called? Golden bottle over there. So let's go get it. I actually also do want to see what this fish is. Or shark, should I say. It's oceanic, so I can't get it. Okay. Oh, well, I can't get this gold thing then. Oh, that's a weird looking fish. What is it today? We know. His voice is...
What is it today? You've got the roast disc fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep,
stuttering breath. I forgot this was the narrator, not the guy.
Now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder.
He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open from its stomach. He pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it out on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. I've never
seen that before in all my days. I've give you this thing and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupt fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Sold 9 fish. What is this for? Once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of goldfish pattern with okay. A man is looking at you through your cabin windows. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Okay, looks like we got a new mission. Oh yeah, here's the fish, corrupted scales, and yeah. Map. I gotta go over here. Meet Blackstone Isle. Yep. Rods and reels and rings. Rods will reel fish in 10% more effectively. Straightforward, simple techniques on operating fish equipment more effectively. Not such I didn't already know enough. Okay. So better fishing. Well, that's a weird light. Oh. Okay. Well, looks like there are a lot of corrupt fish is what the old guy called it. I'm pretty sure this is the island that we're supposed to meet the guy who I'm gonna give the artifact to. So, yeah. The man is standing at a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You've come. Good. Let me introduce myself. I am a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasure and truths, and curios that occupy the pre-area of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. You merely need a few hours of your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Well, I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relic we're looking at are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Workshop. The workshop looks as though it has been used in decades. Go inside. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations amongst the dirt. Okay. An arterial engine. Let's put that back here. And let's put this in storage. A sign of ruin. Insane alteration bonus 5%. A symbol of death is carved into the small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those into it. Okay. Here we go. Pursuits. Search for relics. Okay. Encyclopedia. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Let's see. Looks like we gotta go back to sell some of this stuff. What is that noise? Yeah, what? Huh. So, something weird is going on here for sure. Okay, not much, but it'll do, I guess. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggest that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. What is it? Do you know any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of the Greater Mara where the current carries in shipwreck from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Have you heard of any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from the atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds up the lantern so that it shines brightly into your face. Are you really standing here in front of me, or is this just another of the fog's tricks? Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here. You know, I saw that little faded boat return. I choose to look out the other way. I return an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. Builder? You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She returns to you. What's it like out there? I'd say difficult. It's got to be a dang sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake. Don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. It's not so bad here. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'll be welcome to visit too. Just stack up on Steel Point. When you have anything, I'll pay you when the job is done. Okay, so another pursuit. Encyclopedia. Map. So looks like we're gonna be going over there to the night this time. Okay, here we go. Let's add a little crabby. Done. And then we'll sell all of this. I'm gonna make my way through the red light and see if I can get the relic. I also noticed that my ship also has a little dredge equipment. I probably got it from the other guy last night. Oh, it's about to be day. Oh, okay. Well, let's collect some materials then for the lady. Whoa. For a second, I thought that was the ring that the guy was looking for, but I don't think so. Because it probably would have been purple, like the handkerchief. Actually, you know what we can do is go back there and get whatever was glowing gold. Let's see here. What if this is the ring here that we need? Never mind, I guess. Okay, we got some cabin bonuses here. Engine provides 5% more movement speed than listed. A preachy and disjointed set of articles on how and how not to operate engines in general. It was far too overcautious for me, for my thinking. There's another boat over there. What if I do my fall part? Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, either that was another boat, or it was an echo. Let's see here. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with art antiques, the shelves of full of jewelry and other babbles. An old man peers at you over sliver spectacles. Hello, is that? No. Ah, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I do. I have $22 worth of whatever. And what is this? Engraved, but almost every detail is entirely worn away. So why can't I? Huh. Okay. And then leaving father. Hello? Is everything okay? Do you know any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes. You see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there, somewhere, in some of those wrecks all alone in cold, dark water. The man is clearing, trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you'd be able to grab any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if he Mentos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, especially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If you have a chance, could you find it? I'd be in your debt. Give the belt buckle to the man. Yes. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please take this. I have not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. Anything else I can help you with? What do you know about any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I remember an old mayor. In his final days, what an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing his things into the sea. Throw it back. He would cry over an oak, begging anyone who would listen, howling it into the wind these days. I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? Nope, I better go. And let's sell everything here. I think you guys saw a little splash in the water. Let's go research. Let's get this. Volcanic and shallow and mangrove and coastal. Let's go with this one. Okay. Engines. Oh, we can do engines. I think we'll do that one next. Let's go dry dock. Let's see here. What could we get easily? One light space or two engine space? I think two engine spaces would be good. We can start making two rod space. Okay. A pile of debris, clearing this would take some strong explosives. Oh, it's over there. Okay. This is the key. That's a pretty decently big key. There's a ship over there. And it's coming towards us. Okay, what is that? Okay. Okay, I think we're safe now, maybe. Nope. No, I just crashed. Okay, what? I thought that was a ship.